everybody, thank you for coming tonight. We want to introduce ourselves as the counselors. I am Tia Filippelli. I have students with the last names A through G.
I'm Mallory Newman. I have students last names H through N.
And I'm Colette Swenson, and I have students with last names O through Z.
Here at West Seattle, as school counselors, we primarily support students with academic advising and college and career planning. For personal social support, we contract with a variety of local agencies to provide mental health counseling to our students.
The main sources of information for incoming freshmen and for parents will be on the West Seattle High School website. There you'll find information such as upcoming events such as this one, and then also for clubs and sports opportunities for you guys for next year. And also our counseling website at www.shscounseling.wordpress.com. This site has just about everything a high schooler needs to know, from graduation requirements, college information, community service opportunities, ACT, SAT information, etc. Here you will find a separate tab for incoming 9th graders. This is where we will have all of our counselor and administrator information, as well as registration information such as the courses offered and worksheets for choosing classes.
Here at West Seattle, we offer honors to our freshman students in English, history, and science. Math placement is determined based on 8th grade courses and final grades. So for example, if you were taking Algebra 1 as an 8th grader, you would take geometry here with us in 9th grade. As far as the timeline for course scheduling and registration, all three of the school counselors go to our feeder middle schools through the month of April. That includes Denny, Madison, and Pathfinder K-8. We come to the schools to work with the 8th graders to get them scheduled into their 9th grade classes. Any other families coming from other schools or out of district, maybe private schools, are invited to attend an evening event in early May, where again, all of us counselors are there to sit and work individually with families to help students choose their classes for freshman year and get them registered. So please be checking our counseling website and school website regularly for updates. We will be advertising the dates of our middle school visits as well as our evening event in May so that families can attend those events.
Hi, I'm Stephanie Rosen, and I'd like to tell you a bit about what your 9th grader will experience in language arts classes at West Seattle High School. A high school language arts class may be the first time your student reads a whole class novel. This will require your student to keep up with a reading schedule in order to participate in class activities such as close reading, analysis, research, and Socratic seminars. There'll be a variety of pieces including memoir, fiction, plays, and informational texts. Some will be more difficult than others, but will teach your student the skills and strategies to have success in understanding what they're reading. Your student will also be writing in their language arts classes. We'll write narratives, arguments, informal essays, and literary analysis. Some of the writing will be short in-class pieces, while some will be take-home essays that require extended time to write and revise. You should expect about 20 to 30 minutes of homework on a regular basis, but we also offer honors language arts in 9th and 10th grade. These classes help prepare for the rigor in our 11th and 12th grade advanced placement composition and literature classes. Honors homework expectations about 30 to 40 minutes a night. As a department, we're committed to helping your student have writing success in all their classes. In order to help with this, we've created a chart of common terms used in writing in different subject areas. We will go over this chart with your students throughout the year.
Good evening. I'm Jeff Racino. I'm the chair of the West Seattle High School Science Department. Later on this evening, out in the Commons area, you get an opportunity to pick up this packet. So please be looking for it, and it gives you lots of information about our science programs. Our real strong team of science teachers talks about our facilities, and lots of contact information if you have any questions later on. What I wanted to mention really quickly is what your freshmen could expect at West Seattle High School in science. Freshmen take biology, and we pride ourselves in our ability to prepare our students for whatever their college experience is supposed to be. 4-year majors, 2-year colleges, technical majors, pre-med, whatever the student wants. So we allow for that personalization. 9th graders will take biology. We have honor sections available if desired. I get a lot of questions from parents. Is honors right for my student? Well, the quick answer to that is, in science, The honors classes are intended for students who are especially interested and adept at science and also very strong in math. So we'd like to encourage parents to understand that a student who's an honors student is not necessarily wanting to take honors across the board in all subjects, maybe, but to give it some serious thought if they should really select honors as the best experience for their freshman year. What about after freshman year? Okay. 10th graders will have several selections to make. Most 10th graders will take chemistry. Again, honors is an option. We also have marine science, which gives the option of University of Washington credit. We also have physics and our semester classes of astronomy and forensics. 11th graders and up can choose honors chemistry 3-4, our second year chemistry class, AP courses, environmental science, including and also AP biology or AP physics. So I hope you enjoy your evening. Feel free to ask lots of questions, especially of the science department, and be looking for our package of information. Have a good night, and thanks for coming to visit the West Side.
Hey, welcome to Math at West Seattle High School. So when you come in, you can enter our math pathway in various places according to this diagram. So sometimes students will come in already having geometry and algebra, and they can start right with Algebra 2 or Algebra 2 honors. But if you just finished 8th grade math, then you would come in and start with Algebra 1. And then you work your way up the tree with various choices. You always can take honors or more advanced courses. If you struggle a little bit in Algebra 2, you might want to go to Algebra 3 and review those kinds of basic facts that you're going to need for college. If you're really good, you'll make it all the way to the top where we have our AP classes where you can get college credit if you pass the AP test. So we've got AP Statistics, AP Calculus, or you can take regular calculus if you want to go about half the speed and take your time mastering the concepts. We have a lot of help. We have tutors that come into our classrooms on a regular basis. We have a tutoring center where there is a math genius. I'll withhold his name until you meet him. A four-year college is going to want you to have a good, solid Algebra 2 base, but realistically, you should probably try to get through calculus and for sure get a good grade in pre-calculus, especially if you have the inclination to go into a scientific field or the field of mathematics, because then you really do need to be in the upper reaches there where with the AP Calculus, AP Stats, or Calculus.
Hello, my name is Lane Tower. I work here in the tutoring center. We are open 5 days a week, all day. We get student referrals from teachers for students who need help catching up on their classwork. We also run an after-school study hall 4 days a week. We do morning MASH, it's called MASH. Morning MASH in the morning on Wednesdays and Fridays from 7:45 till 8:40. And we also do MASH after school on Tuesdays and Thursdays from 3:15 to 4:30. We have tutors available at MASH, and it's a great time for students to get help on their homework or get help preparing for tests. Thank you.
Bonjour, hola, ni hao. My name is Megan Schumacher, and I'm the World Languages Department Head. We have 3 languages here at West Seattle High School: French, Spanish, and Chinese. World languages play a crucial role in education at all levels, particularly secondary education and post-high school education. Most competitive colleges require 3 years of world language, and a non-competitive college would still require 2 years of world language study in the same language. And by 2 years, they mean intermediate level of study. It's also really helpful to become a world traveler and just to know more about the world and its cultures. In high school, we focus on the standards of communication, culture, connections, communities, the 5 C's. And so the more that you can use the language in context, speaking, listening, reading, writing, and the more you know about culture, the more ready you will be for a level 2 class. Each student should talk to the middle school and high school teachers if they have any questions about what level they should register for.
Hi, I'm Paul Savino, and I'm the department head of the Career and Tech Ed department as well as the Fine Arts department. Career and Tech Ed is that which prepares somebody for a career. It is more commonly known or sometimes misnomered as vocational education or occupational education. but it is so much more than that. Whether or not someone is choosing to have a career as an auto technician or is having a career in woodworking or design, you are giving somebody those tools that they can branch out into 100 different careers. But likely we would be trying to create that direct path from high school to the job market. There are all kinds of clubs that are associated with this. Ideally, we're trying to also, from the career and technical ed side of things, we're trying to hook people up with internships and then also just opportunities to maybe job shadow.
Hi, I'm Coach West. I'm one of the PE teachers and coaches at West Seattle. I coach volleyball and basketball and track. And then I teach freshmen and upperclassmen PE as well as health classes. Fitness at West Seattle is being involved in athletics and sports where you can or where you're interested. It's also being involved outside of school for your own health and finding things that you're interested in, learning social and leadership skills, and being healthy. So we offer a ton of sports here. We have cross country and golf and tennis, football, volleyball, basketball, wrestling, swimming, track, baseball and softball, and we also do club ultimate frisbee. For a student to join a team, there's always a tryout process, but before that you'll have to turn in a physical and a consent packet in the office. Your parent or guardian will sign, fill out with you, and that gives you permission to try out. And then leading up to whichever season you're trying out for, you will find out times and dates and go through a 2-hour, 3-day tryout process.
Hello, my name is Amber Donaldson. I am the YMCA coordinator here for after school. Well, first of all, we do a activity during lunch, every lunch for freshmen specifically. Partially because we don't want them going off campus because they're not allowed to go off campus the first year of high school. I provide activities for them to do. We've got all kind of things happening, games, ping pong, life-size Connect 4, all kind of things. And the other things that we provide are after-school clubs, different clubs that the kids can get involved in if they're not, if they don't have a part-time job, or if they're looking for something to be included in or involved with, something they want to be a part of. Yeah, specifically freshmen because it's the beginning of their 4 years, and so we want to really connect them with something that will keep them coming to school and keep them feel like they're involved.
Hello, future Wildcats. My name is Miss Ferda, and I'm the activities coordinator here at West Seattle High School. As activities coordinator, I am in charge of our ASB and leadership group, and with that, we put on dances and pep assemblies, and we mostly just try to get students involved. And that's the best advice that I can give to you guys as you're coming into West Seattle, is to get involved as early as possible. Whether you're getting involved with clubs, sports, be a part of our drama. You even have the option your freshman year to run and be part of the ASB, so think about that, because we'd love to get you involved and get you a part of the West Seattle Wildcats.
Hi, I'm Kari Lombard, your school nurse.
Hi, I'm Johanna Fisher, the Health Center Coordinator.
And we are here for all of your mental, emotional, and physical health needs. If you have medications you need to keep at school, you need to bring a form in, but I'm happy to keep them here with me or help you out with them. I can also refer you to all of our lovely providers in the health center.
So we are a health center run by Neighbor Care Health, which is one of the largest community health providers in Seattle. And we are a full-scale primary care clinic, so we can do pretty much anything you would do in your normal doctor's office. Immunizations, sports physicals, mental health, reproductive health. We can manage chronic illnesses or give out antibiotics. And we're a great resource to have in addition to your primary care doctor or as your primary care doctor. You do have to be registered in order to access our services, but anyone can come see Kari. So we hope to see you guys in the fall, and we're looking forward to meeting all of you.
Welcome.
Awesome.
Hi, I'm Catherine Meyer, Special Education Department Chair at West Seattle High School. At West Seattle High School, we are able to support all students with IEP needs. We have a full range of programs, support students in reading, writing, math, study organization skills, and any other needs that they might have. We have a focus class to help provide extra time in small group SDI, especially design instruction time for students, as well as communication skills class. At West Seattle High School, we support students in the classes where they need with small group instruction, and then we have them out in general education for what other classes that they need. If you have any questions, feel free to come find me in the Commons afterwards. I'll be there. Thank you.